Today we spoke with Arizona coordinators Don Brown, Brennan, Carroll, and a few players about how it's felt after earning their win. Although everyone's excited, they're more focused on the bigger picture of finishing their season strong. Here's what they had to say.
I've done a great job of buying in to the scheme, to each other, to the coaches, and we're certainly on an upward trend. But again, I still think there's a lot of improvement that we can still squeeze out. Mm-hmm. But that particular game right there, it's hard to find fault with the way the guys played.
Mm-hmm. Was this the game, or was there a point earlier in the season where you really felt like the guys were getting it and understanding it, or maybe took a big leap?
I thought we were getting it northern Arizona week, but really I thought we probably Washington was the day. Mm-hmm. At least we showed the potential that we could play that type of style. The question we had to prove is, we could do it for 60 minutes. Mm-hmm. You have a dominating performance. Guys tend to play well in all phases. But the thing that I'm starting to see that's starting to make me feel good, because it has to, otherwise they should send me home, is 4 sacks, 9 quarterback knockdowns, and 8 TFLs. If we're not doing those things, I shouldn't be here. So that's kind of an important piece, and we're starting to see that on a week-in, week-out basis. And I'm just really pleased for our players. I've been part of a lot of wins. I've been part of a lot of disappointments. But the reality is, this whole thing has not been about how I feel. That's for sure. It's been about finding a way to get these guys to have a smile on Saturday night, and I'm just glad we were able to do it. And I think of that Will Plummer. He can hang around me anytime he wants. That guy's a special guy. And if anybody doesn't see that, move on, because he's a special dude.
Have you ever seen a situation like Will where he's just in and out of the locker room like that?
What if he doesn't come back up? Think about that one. So, if you take a look at the numbers of where we're at right now in the Pac-12, you feel like your guys are trending the right way.
What's going through your head as you're walking off the field Saturday?
Just real happy for my boss. He's put a lot of time and effort into these young people. Really happy for the staff. But like I said, this has been all about the players. And I think I get choked up thinking about it. 700 plus days. Damn. And we got an effort like that. That's pretty. Game of football introduces a man to himself for sure. And, happy for the guys. I'm probably more happy for the type of guys that have been there the whole time. Mm-hmm. That's toughing it out now. So.
This week so far, yes, it feels different. Unfortunately, we've had lots of training at keeping morale high. We know when tough situations come up, but what it's really testament to is the kids have decided that we're going to do this. We're going to find a way to fight through this, no matter what it looks like, how tough it looks. Guys were frustrated in the first half and not scoring points. But a really tough defense. They all play great within the scheme. They keep it pretty simple in first and second down, but then they got a bunch of stuff on third down they like to do, the pressure packages. And, they got really good linebackers. They're tough up front. secondary. So, like it's really good ball team.
Move on, celebrate for 24 hours, and it's like Coach Fish said, regardless of win or lose, we got to move on.
When you're walking off the field, what was going through your mind?
That we had just won for homecoming, and that's all I was really thinking, that we just won. We got a good win. Did really good on defense.
For you, you've been here for so long, finally getting that W, being able to sing Bear Down with all your new teammates. Talk about the emotion in that locker room.
New head coach, I mean, he got his first win. As a team, we got our first win for the season, so it was just really good atmosphere. It felt good to sing that song again. I haven't singing in a long time. There's music playing, just water flying everywhere. It's just a good environment. Feel happy to win.
Talk to us about the intestinal fortitude of this team, not giving up, not backing down. You keep showing up every week, working hard. Might not have got the results, but you guys never quit.
Yeah, I can speak for the defensive side. Defensively, we see improvement every week after pretty much every game, and Coach Brown lets us know our improvement. He shows the numbers and stuff, like small things like that. He coaches us really hard, just defensively. So we just always want to rise to his expectations, because rise to low expectations.
I love this place. This is like greatest decision I ever made. I've loved every minute of being here, even though there's been so many ups and downs, a lot more downs than there has been ups in the last 2.5 years. But like, I've loved every minute of it. I mean, Tucson and University of Arizona has given me so much, and I've loved it. And there's no question in my mind that I was ever going to go somewhere else.
What do you think will be going through your mind when you walk out on that field for the last time on Saturday?
Playing a football game. Nothing really else. I mean, that's really it, is that we play Utah, and yeah, that's senior night, and it's special. Get some pictures with my parents, something to remember my time here at Arizona, my time in the stadium by, but other than that, I'll be focused on Utah.
You didn't play Utah last year, but what do you remember just about the Utah team in particular?
Yeah, they're sound on defense. They've kind of always been that way. Coach has been there for a long time. They've got some senior guys, especially on the second level there. They've got a couple young guys that are going to be pretty good. They're just sound. They do everything right, and they try to just fill those gaps and let the linebackers make plays. So that's just kind of my analysis of Utah.
How do you still have fun, and what do you do mentally to make sure that you can come out and do this, after all the tough times that you had?
It's honestly on the chemistry of the team and how much we've all grown together and how much we all love each other, that it helps us go out there and have fun from day to day, no matter win or lose.
Coach Brown talked a lot about buy-in. What's buy-in from a player's perspective, and how do you know that A, you're buying in, or B, that the coaches think you're buying into what they're trying to do?
You just do everything right on and off the field. You show up on time to your class appointments. You do everything right. You do a hydration test, everything. That's what buying in is to me.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think is going to be going through your head when you go out on that field Saturday for the last time here at Arizona Stadium?
Let's just have fun and let's get a win. That's all I'm going to be thinking about.